The day I was sworn in as mayor was unlike anything I would have expected. I was sworn in by the Chief Justice of the Massachusetts Supreme Court, Justice Hennessy. After the Wang sent us and swearing in, we went back to City Hall. We went to City Hall, and I wasn't even in the mayor's office, 15 minutes maybe, and my dear friend Tommy Scott, one of the highest decorated police officers, black police officer, a friend of mine, whispered in my ear, and he said to me, "Mayor, you always wanted to know what was going on in the city 24/7. There's a big fire at the Copley Westin Hotel." When I got there, people were being carried out of the Copley Westin Hotel. You know, this was my baptism of fire here now, my first hour on the job as mayor. My instinct was just to try to help the people out of the hotel. And so we're there for maybe an hour, and finally we got all the people out without anybody getting hurt. It was, you know, people were just saying, "Where is the mayor?" You know, they came to City Hall to see me. It was just an exciting day, but unlike anything that I would have expected. I thought it would be ceremony and handshaking and, you know, toasts and all of that. And it was anything like that. I was out in the street. I was in the hotels taking people out of a fiery, smoke-filled hotel, and nothing changed all the almost 10 years I was mayor of Boston. I'm so excited for Marty Walsh because in many ways there are similarities. We both parents and families and relatives, hardworking people, but you need a mayor, and I think this is Marty Walsh, who comes from that kind of environment, who understands those kind of values. I know Marty's father. I knew Marty's uncle. They worked for me. They helped me. To the campaign we're talking about, when I was elected, well, they were out in the firing lines for me. And, you know, you couldn't have gotten better, hardworking people working for you. You know, the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. Marty Walsh is part of that culture. Everybody is wishing Marty Walsh all the best. And I think they're behind him as he deals with some very, very serious challenges. The education system in Boston, the job situation, the drugs. Take my word for it, in South Boston, the drugs are serious problems. One time was racial inequality. Now it's economic inequality. I wasn't walking into the mayor's office unaware of what was going on or what needed to be done. I had a specific game plan. I knew what needed to be done. I knew what I wanted to do, but oftentimes you can't fulfill all your expectations for obvious reasons. There's a lack of money, lack of resources, but nonetheless, you can put all those issues on the table, work as hard as you can, involve the people to get them engaged in it. And if you get the people engaged in it, in your cause, your mission, you can get so much done rather than trying to be isolated at City Hall in the mayor's office and try to dictate to the city. Bring City Hall to the neighborhoods. Don't keep everything in City Hall. And that's the best advice I could give Marty Walsh.